Hi guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We are doing 1 Samuel chapter 8. So Samuel, he's getting old. He's getting old, y'all. And everybody's looking like who's going to be the next person to judge us because Samuel's time is ticking. Samuel apparently has 2 sons. This whole time from chapter 1 to chapter 7, they ain't mention him with a woman. They ain't, well, did they? I could be wrong. But they ain't mentioned that his woman potentially was pregnant. And then chapter 8, they're like, by the way, Samuel has 2 sons. Where was they at? Where have they been? So the first son's name was Joel. Second son was named Abijah, Abijah. And it mentions that they were judges in Beersheba. So I guess that's why we didn't know of them, because they weren't really with their father. But I digress. Apparently these 2 sons, they weren't it. They weren't like their father. They were actually the complete opposite. Verse 3 says, however, his sons did not walk in his ways. They turned towards dishonest prophet, took bribes, and perverted justice. So now the elders of the town, they go to Samuel, and they're like, listen, Samuel, we're going to need somebody to judge us. You need to pick who's next. Who's next? Dun, 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 dun. Anyways. Sorry, I had to. And they're like, your sons don't qualify for the job. So then in verse 5, they say, appoint a king to judge us the same as all the other nations have. Samuel's like, y'all dead wrong for that. Y'all are so wrong. So he prays to the Lord and he's like, God, listen, these people want me to give them somebody else other than who you have in line. What should I do? And the Lord's like, do what they ask. Let them live. Let them do, yeah. Verse 7 says, but the Lord said to him, listen to the people and everything they say to you. They have not rejected you. They have rejected me as their king. Then he continues, they are doing the same thing to you that they have done to me, since the day I brought them out of Egypt until this day, abandoning me and worshiping other gods. So God's like, let them rock. Let them get what they want, but just know there's a catch to this. There's some terms and conditions that you need to read to them. When I tell you these terms and conditions is long, it's like 9 verses long. So the terms and conditions, I'm going to paraphrase because it's a lot to read. But basically, he's like, the ruler that you guys want, he can take your land. He can take your food. He can take your children. He can take you. He can use you as slaves. He can do whatever you want. He can prepare you for war and like take your weapons and just a lot. So all that to say, this ruler that they want can take complete advantage over them. They can use them for his purpose instead of helping the people how the people want him to help them, if that makes sense. Then verse 18 says, when the day comes, you will cry out because of the king you've chosen for yourself, but the Lord won't answer you on that day. So after hearing what Samuel said, the people are like, no, this is not what we want. Baby, this is the terms and conditions. This is what the repercussions is for picking your own ruler. Like, God is giving y'all a choice, and y'all choosing the wrong thing. But verse 19 says, the people refused to listen to Samuel. No, they said, we must have a king over us. Then we'll be like all the other nations. Our king will judge us, go out before us, and fight our battles. Not like they didn't have that already, but I digress. So Samuel, he's like, all right, I'm going to listen to y'all. I'm going to tell the Lord. He tells the Lord, and the Lord is like, give them what they want. It's out of my hands now. You warned them. They don't want to listen. That's their problem. But he says, appoint a king for them. Then Samuel told the men of Israel, each of you go back to your city. And that's the end of chapter 8, y'all. This is about to get wild. We about to start kicking it up because Samuel about to be out and somebody about to be in. If you know, you know. All right. I love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great day.